your mans, your nigga, your bro, Morgan or Just Mo. Last name Weazy, jersey number 44 from the 520. Anyway, what it do, y'all? We going live again because I messed up the last live. I was all awkward and whatnot. I was at school. Now I'm at home. I can be as unfiltered as I want. If you hear anything in the background, that's my mom talking to her moms, aka my grandmother. Shout out to my mama and my grandmama. Uh, anyway, I just want to get some things off my chest, you know. You probably heard, I don't mean to sound redundant, but I gotta get my point across, you know. Like, I noticed, you know, it's not just the modern day women that are all, bad too. It's these fucking men too. Why do men act like such bitches nowadays, dude? I be hearing niggas gossip. I be hearing dudes gossip about other dudes to other women. That is some lame shit. Like, what are you doing with yourself if you're a grown man complaining to another woman about another man? Like, really? Step your shit up, you know? Step your shit up if you weren't like, because I saw a video today about that. Hold up, let me check my history to see what video it was. Check my history right quick. Ooh, in the dark. Ooh. Let me see. So yeah, what was it? I'm gonna check it. Go check my history right quick on the computer. Let me see this shit, dude. Nah. Hold up, let me check the history so I can get back to the shit. Oh, it's not what close this shit. I didn't ask for that. Why this shit? Who did this shit? Where's that shit? Yeah, True Media. I was watching a video about True Media. Shout out to True Media. I'm subscribed to you, bro. You be kicking that real shit, yo. So and you inspired me to make this video. I know you said the same exact shit, but I'm gonna say the same exact shit, but in my own way, the Morgan Weezy way. So yeah, like I was saying, it's not the modern day women that are problems. These fucking dudes, yo, they gossip like bitches. That's something females do. If you're gossiping about another man, you need to fucking go in the mirror. You need to look yourself in the mirror and be like, dang, I have a problem and I need to figure out how to fix it. You know, like, oh my God, let me tell you some examples of this corny shit, yo. Hello, Octavia. What up? Shout out to Octavia Warren. What up? So, you know, hello, Phenomenally T. What up? Oh shit. I got a kid up in here. Shout out to the kids too. I love the kids. Let me get back to my point though, man. Niggas need to stop gossiping like bitches. I been hear dudes be like on some corny shit. They be all like, would you fuck that guy? Do you like that guy? Do you think he's handsome? Instead of asking that chick if she would date that guy or fuck that guy, why not ask? Why not ask her? Why not ask her like, oh, would you fuck me? Would you date me? Would you be my girlfriend? But no, you wanna fucking cry about other niggas? Like, come on. And then another thing I noticed, and truly built different, man, they don't like that. They don't like that. They don't also like when you exude confidence or when you're in a good mood. It's like whenever I'm in a good mood, motherfuckers wanna get mad. But when I'm in a bad mood, that's when everybody wanna be all cheery and whatnot. Like what the hell? Oh, I'll just gossip it. I was just talking about how like modern day dudes now, you know, they be on some corny shit, like gossiping to women about like other dudes, complaining to women about other dudes, like asking chicks and stuff like, yo, would you fuck that guy? Would you date him? Stuff like that. Then also said like, Also talked about like how if you exude confidence, you're in a good mood, and you're around insecure motherfuckers, they're gonna try to knock you down a peg. And especially if you a handsome guy or you an attractive lady, they don't like that. They don't like that. Like, these dudes are getting brainwashed by all these like pseudo, I see a lot of these dating coaches on these YouTube vids. I feel like they're like manipulating guys to make them think like, oh, like they're supposed to be this, this buff. Like, oh, if you're not like some buff, handsome dude, you can't get anybody. When in reality, it don't matter. You can be a fat motherfucker. You can be skinny. You got your game right. You got your mind right. Got your grind right. You can get whoever you want, yo. You know, all you gotta do is go up to someone and be like, hey, I'm so and so. Keep up the combo. And if you get rejected, you know, that's another thing. When you get, hey, if any of y'all ever get rejected by a girl, or if you're a guy, or a girl that likes a guy, or you want some gay stuff, you get rejected by anybody, thank them, thank them, because they're showing you, you know, thank them, because they're showing you that there's better out there for you, and that's true stuff, you know, it's true stuff. Hey, what up, Rage Pooney? What up, A2 Clover? What up, y'all? Shout out, yo. And if y'all want me to talk about whatever, y'all can just drop some suggestions in the comments. We can talk about whatever. We just chopping it up, walking around in the backyard, chilling. Hey, all right, we talk about the gooning. Yo, this public gooning, yo, look, if you want to do some goon stuff, just do it on your own time, Don't be like that one dude out in Phoenix. I was gooning at the coffee shop and got caught, gooning, and he killed himself. Left his wife and 2 kids. You know, ain't nothing wrong with gooning or getting your freak on with someone else, but just do that on your own time. You know. Rock movie. Oh yeah, rock me. Yeah, rock got some. You got a few movies I like. I like Let me see what my favorite. I like Gridiron Gang. What else I like? Oh, who's in Phoenix? I was talking about that one dude that got caught gooning at the coffee shop. The one dude that got caught at the coffee shop gooning and he killed himself. You know, like RP to him. But hey, he should have he should have just gooned in private. And he wouldn't have to kill himself. RP to dude, man. RP to the gooner, man. Like I said, if you want to goon, do it on your own time. Do it on your own time. You want to get freaky with someone, keep that between y'all two. That's simple as that. Simple as that. And other than that, we just chilling. Another day at the office, putting in work at the community college. Just decided to go live right quick. I got a few things on my mind. I told you I saw a video in True Media. He's talking about how like dudes don't act like real men anymore, and I agree with him. I'm not saying it's every guy. I'm not gonna make a generalization. It's the same with women. Not every woman is a hoe, but be aware that there are hoes out there. You know. And I tell my homegirl straight up, I'm like, look, you can play the field all you want. Just remember, there's consequences for being promiscuous, and it's not just for women. I feel like, honestly, man or woman, you shouldn't just be going around, getting freaky with everybody. Choose wisely on who. Well, that's a sacred thing. It's not in our biology to go around being, what's that word, polygamous? Yeah, polygamous, being monogamy. But if you want to do that polygamous stuff, just know there's consequences. Anything you do has consequences in life. Consequences aren't just bad. There's good consequences. You got bad consequences, just like there's good karma, there's bad karma. And anyone ever messes with y'all, just, stand up for yourself and, you know, pray for them. Because karma is real. What goes around really does come back around. What up, Aspects? What up? Welcome to the live stream. Nice to meet y'all. Morgan Weazy, Morgan or Just Mo. Last name Weazy. Jersey number 44 from the 520. I'll be making like live streams, just talking about whatever. I'll be making music, you know. And eventually I like to make like football vids, talk about, cause I'm a big time Steelers fan, so I love to do that, you know. That's what I meant. That's why I went back to school, yo, so I get me do some communication, so I can learn how to have my own sports show and whatnot. Oh yeah, basketball is tight too. I'm starting to get into. But I like college more than the pros. NBA now. NBA now is not the same. It used to be NBA was at its peak in like the 90s and 2000s. Same with wrestling too. Like wrestling ain't the same. This stuff period is not the same anymore. Everything's so commercialized and mainstream. And it's like you gotta watch what you say because somebody can get offended. It's not, it's like you can't speak your mind anymore. Keep it real. You gotta put on this little facade and this mask. But don't do that. Don't ever dim your lights for anybody. If you got a gift, if you got it, flaunt it. Shout out to Tupac for saying that in America's Most Wanted. If you got it, you flaunt it. It ain't tricking if you got it. And that's true stuff, you know. But we gonna do this, man. We gonna get this education and we gonna get, step out to the real world, get a job, stack up some bread, make music in my spare time, chill with family, make some friends, get the girl, knock her up, have a little mini Morgan Weazy, and just live life until I die, and I always say that the party don't stop till I'm dead. Even in the afterlife, I'm partying. Because it's an eternity. Got a whole eternity to party. And I'll keep y'all heads up. Remember, y'all. Happy people. My mom always told me this. Shout out to my mom for this. My mom always told me mean people aren't happy and happy people aren't mean. And now it's time for some of my sayings. Piece of eye candy a day, piece of negativity away. Just because you put syrup on something doesn't make it a pancake. And winners focus on winning, not how others are living. And if you're truly living your best life, you wouldn't have to worry about being mean to someone, putting them down. Because real winners inspire. If you a true winner, you a true winner. You see one of your homies or girl or guy or son, daughter, whatever. See him messing up, be like, hey, you messing up. Let's talk this out. Get you on the right path. Simple as that. And yeah, spread love, not hate. Make peace, not war. Um, don't take anything for granted, and I shall do the same. Practice, cause I gotta practice what I preach. And remember, with a grain, take things with a grain of salt, and don't get salty. So it's been your boy, your man's, your nigga, Morgan or Just Mo. Last name Weazy, jersey number 44 from 520. Sigma Enigma, a whole lot of charisma. Pronouns, I'm him and that nigga. Keeping it G for gentlemen. Win, lose, or tie, still a stand till I die. And I got a mixtape on the way. Just fucking around, fall for the B and the bitches. We out.